I was driving home one night, rain lashing against the windshield so hard the wipers could barely keep up, when I saw a figure on the side of the road. A young woman soaked to the bone, her thumb held out tentatively. My headlights cut through the downpour, illuminating her pale face and dark dripping hair. Against my better judgment, I pulled over. She slid into the passenger seat without a word, just a shiver that seemed to shake the whole car. She didn't speak, didn't even look at me, just pointed a trembling finger down the highway toward the distant lights of Blackwood Creek. The silence was heavy, broken only by the rhythmic thump of the wipers and the hum of the engine. As we approached the town limits, the rain suddenly stopped. I turned to ask her where exactly she needed to go, but the seat was empty, vanished. The passenger door hadn't opened. The seatbelt was still buckled, and the only trace she left behind was a damp spot on the seat and an unnatural, lingering cold that chilled me to my core. No goodbye, no explanation, just an empty space where a person had been moments before. I sat there for a long time, the engine idling, my heart pounding against my ribs. It felt impossible, a trick of the light or my tired mind. The next morning, I couldn't shake the feeling of dread. I stopped at a local diner in Blackwood Creek, the kind of place where everyone knows everyone. I described the girl to the waitress, hoping for a logical answer. Her face went as white as a sheet. She told me I'd just described Alara, a young woman who had died 10 years ago. On this very night, in a brutal car crash on that same stretch of road, the locals all knew the story. She'd been trying to get home, but then the waitress leaned in closer, her voice dropping to a terrified whisper. She said Alara wasn't just a ghost looking for a ride home. They said something else was with her in that crash, something ancient and malevolent that latched onto her tragedy. What the locals whispered but never said out loud was that this entity now wore Alara's form, forever replaying her last moments. It wasn't trying to get home, it was hunting. And last night, it had been sitting in my car, not as a lost soul, but as a predator patiently waiting for its next victim on the road. A darkness that